All right, this is Rage in a Cage. I'm your host, Frank BamBam Horak. With me, as always, is Mikey Schwaggs.
Hey, how's it going there, Frankie?
What's up there, Mikey?
And with us, as always, is our producer running the board, Tough Tony.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How's it going over there?
How's
What's
it going,
up
Tough
there,
Tony?
Pretty good, pretty good.
All right, we got a lot to talk about. First, we're going to break down championship weekend. AFC Championship, NFC Championship, two big games, both great matchups. First, we're going to talk about the Ravens and Patriots.
It's going to be a great game. Up in Foxborough, it should be nice and cold.
Will be cold, absolutely. It's going to be a great one. You got a great offense going against a great defense, and then an average offense going against an average defense. Should come down right to the wire. It's going to be a great game.
Now, who would you give the edge on offenses and defenses? Would you give the Ravens defense the edge over the Patriots offense?
In Foxborough, that Patriot offense is it's very good. Yeah, you got to give the edge to the Patriots offense. But also, though, on the other end, though, I give the slight edge, though, to the Ravens offense going against the Patriots defense.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But the thing with the Ravens offense is I feel like they run three main plays. And if you could stop those three main plays, you could stop the Ravens. They run that zone with Ray Rice. They actually ran these first three plays, the first 3 plays of the game against the Texans. And the Texans stopped all three of them. They ran the zone to Ray Rice. Then they ran a vertical route with Torrey Smith. And then they ran a wide post with Anquan Bolden.
Well, basically, what it comes down to with the Ravens, you have to stop Ray Rice.
Oh, yeah.
Let Joe Flacco beat you.
Yeah, if Joe Flacco beats me, then kudos to Joe Flacco.
Absolutely. You have to stop Ray Rice if you have any shot. Which is easier said than done because Ray Rice is one of the top running backs in football, but that's the biggest thing. You got to stop Ray Rice.
Yes. I would have to agree with that. And for the Ravens, you got to stop Gronkowski, in my opinion, because nobody's been able to cover him all year.
He's been uncoverable. He's been just the best tight end in football this year by far.
Oh, hands down.
It's gonna be a great game though. I actually don't think the Ravens are gonna win. It's my upset special.
Do you think the Ravens are going to be able to take him in Foxborough?
I do. I think obviously I got it 27-24 Ravens win. It's gonna be a close game down to the wire. It's definitely not gonna be a blowout or anything like that. But I think the Ravens. I think their defense will do enough. Obviously, you're not gonna shut out the Patriots offense. It's not gonna happen. But they're gonna do enough to keep them off the board. And the Ravens offense. I don't have any faith in the Patriots defense. Getting Chung back helps, but I think the Ravens are going to win.
I have no faith in Joe Flacco. That's my belief. I don't think he is a championship-level quarterback yet.
I would agree with that. I will agree with that. But I think just when you factor in all the other stuff, Ray Rice, that defense.
Yeah, they put 7 up front. They could stop Ray Rice. Make Joe Flacco beat you.
I think he's going to do enough. He's certainly not going to be setting records or anything like that, but he's going to do enough to beat the Patriots.
Nah, I got Flacco throwing 3 picks in that game.
I think you're mistaken.
3 picks.
Well, usually when we disagree, we'll turn it to our producer over there, Tough Tony. Who do you think is going to win that game there, Tony?
Yeah, let me hear your opinion on this.
All right, I think it's going to be a very close game, but I think the Ravens defense will overtake the Patriots offense.
Look at that.
That's what I think.
The man knows what he's talking about.
The Ravens defense.
I think the Ravens defense.
The Ravens defense have an overall age of 35.
Hey, with age comes wisdom, my friend.
That is good.
It's good. Well, listen. You saying the Patriots are going to blow them out? No,
I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout. I see it being a touchdown game for the Patriots. Maybe 31-24, something like that.
It's definitely a game that can go either way. I mean, obviously being in Foxborough helps the Patriots, no question about it. I just think, though, when it comes down to cold weather, you gotta be able to run the ball and you gotta be able to play defense. And the Ravens both do that well. The Patriots struggle running the ball, and their defense has been up and down all year. They looked great last week, but let's face it. I mean, the Broncos is a bit of an offensively challenged team.
Yeah.
So you can't really go by that too much.
Well, I think the key to this game is going to be the turnovers. Whoever has more turnovers is going to win the game.
It comes down to when you're in the especially championship game. You're a game away from the Super Bowl.
Playoffs, yeah.
You cannot take dumb penalties, and you cannot turn the football over. So that's absolutely going to be a big factor.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, let's move on to the NFC Championship game. You have the New York Football Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
And that one is going to be a doozy.
One, absolutely. That's going to be another great game coming down to pretty much the last second.
Almost like their first matchup.
Yeah, they match up great against each other. I think the Giants, with all the momentum they have, they dominated the Packers. You could talk about, they had some drop passes, whatnot.
No.
They got screwed on a couple calls by the refs. They dominated that game.
Was Fully
They dominated against the Falcons. Defense shut them out. Now going against San Francisco has arguably the best defense left in the playoffs. I would, but they're great against the run. They're average against the pass, though. And the Giants are a great passing team. I think they do enough to win that game.
Well, now that we're going to get into the Giants and their passing game, we got to talk about Eli and this stomach bug that he has, and it's.
Yeah, as a Giant fan, has me a little nervous. I turned on ESPN yesterday and says Eli leaves practice early. My freaking heart dropped. I got nervous. When it turned out that was a stomach bug. They're hoping it's just. What's up, Tony?
I think I like the Giants and everything, but I think Eli's a little bit of a sissy. I think all quarterbacks are when it comes to stuff like
Eli is the Iron Man of the NFL, for your information. He's got 119 consecutive starts. The most in the NFL right now.
Another comment like that from you, Tough Tony. I'm going to come back there and give you a smack.
Or you might get fired.
It's true.
And you just got hired today, so keep it down over there.
Easy.
Hey, all they say is they get hurt, they have a fingernails. It's all in the news and everything.
Eli is an Iron Man. That guy does not miss a game. I guarantee you he'll be at practice today.
Absolutely. I'm not worried about the stomach bug. I mean, when you first heard it, you get a little nervous, but hopefully it's a 24-hour thing. Even if it's not, I'm not worried about that. He'll be fine.
And even if he had to leave practice, or so what, he's at home watching film of the 49ers. He's not just sitting at home resting.
No, absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that at all. We're talking about practice.
Talking about practice?
Exactly.
Practice?
No, I'm not worried about that at all. But it's going to, like you said, it's going to be a great game, though. San Francisco runs the ball well with Frank Gore. Alex Smith, I mean, he had a great game against the Saints, but I'm not sold on him.
The thing with Frank Gore is he had 6 rushes for 0 yards the last time they played the Giants.
That's true, but he was also hurt, though. I'm not focusing on that. I think the Giant team that played San Francisco a couple of weeks back is not the same Giant team that's playing right now. They're a much better team. The defense is much better. They're finally healthy with the pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
They're a different
that defensive
team.
front four?
Completely different team. I think San Francisco is also better, but I think the Giants, though, went from being average to great, basically. I think they have a great shot to go to that Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Giants have the best defensive front four right now in football.
Oh, there's no question about it.
You got to double 2 of them, and if you double 2 of them, then OC's running free, or Tuck's running free, or Pierre Paul's running free. And then if you bring one more blitzer in, it's mayhem. Nobody knows what to do.
I definitely like the Giants' chances. I think they got to focus on number one priority, stop the run. If Alex Smith, like the same thing with Joe Flacco.
Let Alex
Smith beat you and see if he can do it. It's going to be a great game, but I have Giants-Ravens in the Super Bowl. You have Giants-Patriots.
The Super Bowl rematch everybody's looking forward to.
Says you. I disagree. I want a rematch of that 2000 Super Bowl. I want a little
revenge. There's only like 2 players that were on that Super Bowl team.
I don't even think there's 2 players.
I think Ray Lewis is the only one.
Oh, we got Ray Lewis
and Ed Reed. That's about it.
Doesn't matter. I want a little revenge.
Okay. I mean, I could see that being a Giants fan. You want some revenge.
Absolutely. It's the revenge tour right now. We just beat the Packers.
You're pretty old, so you probably remember that Super Bowl from 2000.
I do remember. I remember it well. And
I was only 10.
Well, you were still wearing diapers, but that's besides the point.
You still wear diapers when you go out.
Hey.
Wait. When was that Super Bowl?
2000.
2000.
You were wearing diapers when you were 10 there, Schwaggs?
No, I was not. Frank just made that up.
Frank, that is incorrect information, buddy.
I apologize.
You know what I have to say about that?
Yes, that is Frank.
That is Frank.
Not making any sense.
As always.
All right, on that note, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, though, we're going to break down some MMA. We got a big lightweight fight tomorrow night.
Huge!
Guillard against Jim Miller. Huge fight. First main card that's going to be on FX. It's going to be a great night of fights. When we come back, we're going to break that down. We'll be right back.
That was good.
And we're out.
I thought it was better.
That was a lot better.
I wanted to see what you would say.